everybody. I'm Tess Kowalski. And I just can't thank you enough for coming. This is hopefully the first annual walk for NJCTS Walks for Princeton. And I'm so glad that so many people could come here. We have so many more people than we thought, and I can't thank you enough so much. So as you all know, this walk is on behalf for the NJCTS and for Tourette's syndrome, which you probably know is the disorder where kids just have urges to do and say things which they can't say. They seem out of place, they get misdiagnosed, and finally when they're diagnosed with TS, hopefully they find the NJCTS because it's such an amazing organization and it's just so amazing. Yeah, so thank you all so much for coming, and the purpose of this walk, as you probably all know, is for raising awareness for Tourette's syndrome and for the NJCTS Children's Scholarship Fund, which has awarded over 200 scholarships to high school students in the past 10 years, which is really amazing. So thank you so much for coming, and I'm going to turn it over to my dad to say some just welcoming words, and yeah.
Hello, everybody. You ready to walk? Yeah. Woo. Yeah. So the reason I'm standing here is because Tess insisted that we do a walk near our hometown of Plainsboro. And we spent a fair amount of time looking around, figuring out where to have it. We tried to do it last year. It didn't pull it off, and we're so thrilled that we can be here this year with, as she said, we hope to be the first of an annual series of walks here in the Princeton area. So before we walk, I have a few announcements. The first is I just want to acknowledge and thank and give a big round of applause to the NJCTS staff, many of whom are here today. Without them, we wouldn't be here. They are the face of the NJCTS. They are the ones who ensure that we get all the resources that we need. I want to acknowledge all the volunteers who have showed up to help us out. Thank you very much for coming. It means a lot to us. And very importantly, I would like to thank our sponsors. So we have many of them this year. Our bronze sponsor is Advanced Dental Arts of Somerset. I want to thank Wegmans for supplying the food. So if you need some food, it's back here on the table. And then I want to thank our supply sponsors, Gold Medal Plumbing of Monmouth Junction and Remax Excel Realtors of Bordentown. And then our general sponsors, Cato Orthodontics of Sewell and Summit Drilling Company. And then lastly, the silent auction sponsors, Rocky Hill Inn, Harvest Moon of New Brunswick, Ruth Christie's Steakhouse of Princeton, Ellis Island Resort, the New Jersey Devils, and Hobby's Delicatessen of Newark. I want to thank everyone who formed a team and raised money, and who individually got family and friends to donate and come to the walk. Your efforts are remarkably important to our success. Our goal for this walk we set at $10,000, and we felt, okay, this is our first year, we don't know what we're going to get. This morning when I looked, we had raised about $7,600 in donations alone. That doesn't account registration fees. That doesn't account for anything we will make in the 50-50 and the silent auction today. So it looks like we've done a pretty darn good job of, I think, meeting our goal. Thank you so much for helping us achieve that. Also, please note that we will be accepting donations for this walk until April 15th. So if you know people who would still like to give, please direct them to the website. I would like to also give a special thanks to our band, the West Side Experience. You've heard them playing when you came in. They're pretty awesome. Especially thank my nephew Ryan, who's the drummer. And so before we have some comments from some other folks, I'm going to ask my two daughters, both of whom have Tourette, Tess and Paige, to sing the national anthem for us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Yeah, they're my kids. Before we have some words, I just want to have a special thanks to our honorary committee and its 24 members. We have a few present today. And I'd first like to ask Assemblyman Dan Benson to please honor us with some words. Yes, please.
Can I have Assemblywoman Donna Simon join me up here as well? Hi, for those that don't know me, my name is Dan Benson. I serve in the state legislature as Vice Chair of the Health Committee. Obviously something very important here for the walk today and just for awareness of TS. But also I here representing Plainsboro, Hamilton, and some of the surrounding towns, and I'm joined by Assemblywoman Donna Simon, who represents the 16th Legislative District, which includes Princeton and parts of Somerset, as well as South Brunswick. And I'm here presenting a proclamation, joint legislative resolution that's signed by the Senate President and the Speaker of the General Assembly. And I won't read the whole thing because I know we want to get walking, but I will just say, whereas the strength and success of the state of New Jersey, the vitality of our communities, and the effectiveness of American society depend in great measure upon organizations exemplified by the New Jersey Center for Tourette Syndrome and Associated Disorders that unite voluntarily, act together, and provide their unique talents to further a cause, to perform a necessary service, and to support one another and their communities, or to relieve others from unavoidable hardship. And I just want to say personally, when I see so many people here that are coming out for this first of many years, hopefully, of an annual run, it really just shows how important that when families come together, especially on a critical issue like TS, that not only are you raising awareness, but you're showing that as a community you're here together to educate each other, to lean on each other, but also to show the great, awesome things that everyone can do. And I just want to point again, we had some great singers just now, and a great speaker. Tess did an amazing job, and her sister. They really deserve a round of applause. I think they really exemplify all the talent that we have here in this audience and all the great things that our children are doing, and we should recognize them for that. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm so proud to be here, not only as a legislator, but as a parent of a child with developmental disabilities. Where is Faith? Faith, I want to thank you for introducing me to Tourette syndrome. When Faith and I met, and with our legislative team, I was astonished of the numbers that a lot of people do not know. It's 1 out of every 100. She was kind enough to sit down with me and tell me what everybody is doing as a group to support and to be advocates for Tourette syndrome. And we even took a tour of the repository at Rutgers and all the research that's being done. So I am so proud to be here, and anything that we can do legislatively, Faith knows where we are, and we will work closely together. So let's walk.
And we present this proclamation to Tess and her dad. Thank you again on behalf of the state of New Jersey.
Thank you.
Thank you again. Thank you so much.
Okay, I just want to remind everyone before we start walking that we do have a 50-50 raffle behind everyone here. So if you feel inclined, please go buy some tickets. And we also have a silent auction, and they include gift cards to the Rocky Hill Inn, Harvest Moon Brewery, and Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. We have 2 tickets to a New Jersey Devils game in the 2014-2015 season, and that's accompanied by a signed puck, as well as dinner at Hobby's Deli in Newark. We have two T-shirts signed by the former American Idol star James Durbin. We have 6 vacation vouchers. Parents, this is for you, to various exotic locations in the Caribbean and Latin America. Please check those out. We're also selling bracelets and a book bundle and hat bundle for There Ain't No Can't for $5. And again, we've got the food items behind us from Wegmans. Before we head on over to the bridge, which is where we're all going to start the walk, I just want to make one final general announcement, and that is that this is the 10th anniversary of NJCTS's sponsorship of the Camp Bernie Retreat for families. I want to remind folks to please get out there and register if you want to come. It's an absolutely terrific weekend. For us, it was the first time that we went and met folks who had kids that had Tourette. It was probably one of the first times Tess met anyone that had Tourette. So it was a really special place for us. So I'd like anybody who is going to be running to head over to the bridge first, because we'd like to get the runners out first, and then we'll have the walkers follow after that. So we'll meet you all by the bridge. hope everybody enjoyed the walk. So the first thing I want to do is have someone that I think all of you know, probably doesn't need much of an introduction here, Faith Rice, the Executive Director of the NJCTS. She clearly is someone who, has done quite a bit of work, works very hard for all of us, and I, for one, am remarkably thankful for everything she's done. I'd like to have her say a few words.
Tim, thank you, and thanks everybody for coming out today. Can you hear me back there? Wonderful. This is an opportunity to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And let me start with thanking all the kids who are here today, joining us in support of everyone who has Tourette syndrome. So if you would give them a round of applause, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks to our volunteers. They are the ones in the green shirts. They're doing an outstanding job. And thank you to our staff, in particular, Leanne Lowenthal, Kelly Tebow, Santina Reichenbach. I think you know all of them. So please give them a round of applause as well. This is fun. I like this. And mostly to the Kowalski family. It has been a joy for me to be able to watch Tess and Paige grow through the years. I'm not just talking about their height, which is remarkable, but who they've become as people, and I am so, so proud of them, as I am of all the kids. So thank you, and come back again next year. We love you, and we need your support.
Thank you, Faith. The next person I would like to say a few words is the president of our board of directors, Tim Amaggio.
Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for being here, to the runners, the walkers, the volunteers, staff, and of course the Kowalski family. I've been a volunteer with the New Jersey Center for Tourette Syndrome for about 20 years now, and this is one of the best events I've ever seen, and I really hope we can have a few more of these in the future. Great job, great location, and thanks for having me. Take care.
Thank you, Tim. Okay, so we are going to draw the winner of the 50-50. I'm going to have Tess do that. So everybody get out your tickets. And oh, by the way, the total amount raised in the 50-50 was $470. So the winner will get half of that. Go ahead, Tess.
And the winning ticket is 5385578.
Wait, no, never mind.
We have a winner. Hey, come here, come here. There's your money. Thank you for coming. Oh, and what is your name?
Carmen Finucci.
Oh, okay. So this is going to be given back to the organization as a donation. Thank you so much. Very good. Thank you. Excellent. So we have a few folks who bid on the silent auction items, and if I can get the clipboards from the ones that have been filled out, we'll announce those. So, the winner of one of the James Durbin autographed t-shirts is Tommy Liccato. Many of you may recognize that name. Tommy's done an incredible amount of work for the organization in the form of giving PCMEs and talks at schools, etc. So, congratulations. So So, the winner of the Rocky Hill Inn $100 gift card and the Ruth's Chris Steakhouse $100 gift card is Jeff Schneider.
Okay, you ready?
And the winner of one of the travel vouchers, this is to 7-night romantic Caribbean resorts at St. James Club, Morgan Bay, St. Lucia, with a $2,100 value, goes to Doris Schmiel.
Okay, so another big thank you to everybody for coming out here today. We totally reached our goal, and I really hope everybody will come back next year. Big round of applause for that. Thank you so much. And I hope you all had a lot of fun, so thank you.